Will start inside the 25. Tampa Bay sending its offense out to begin the third quarter. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Second half begins here with a run by White. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks.
First and 10.
A great sign to start the second half. Because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Short side option here, he's running left. And they drop him after just a yard, 2nd down.
I could promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that, but let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Shepard with the grab. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Up the middle, here goes White. He's going to bring this down to their 35. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
Easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the 32. And Drop this down, White. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And that short gain is enough for him to set it down.
A gain of 4 yards. There's another Buccaneers first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there, and he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Here's a quick pass to the right side, cut. And he's tackled for a short gain.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 20-yard line.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the gun, Mayfield. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd down run from White. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal.
Buccaneers first down.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that 1st down. Well done.
White on 1st and goal. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's a gain of 7, and that brings up 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
The screen pass falls incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Mayfield keeps it himself, and he's in for the touchdown. The Buccaneers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Baker Mayfield, the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers push their lead to 18.
49ers 10.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. The window to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They motion the tight end over. From the 45 on 2nd down. It is Cup left side. And he's across midfield with a gain that sets him up for 3rd and very short.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line.
Ball start, offense.
All twitched up. They were ready to get it on 3rd and inches, but now a much different situation awaiting them after that false start.
Still 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 5 for him after the penalty. On the shotgun, it's Jones. Got him on the sideline. Bourne brings it in. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a 49er 1st down.
This QB is making it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. It sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. And anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
3rd and just 2 to go. On 3rd and short, McCaffrey. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. And that's going to bring up 4th down.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. Going run again with McCaffrey. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
First down, they go back to McCaffrey. And he is brought down just 5 yards from the end zone. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Jones looking to throw. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers start the 2nd half with some needed points. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Extra point set right down the middle. And the 49ers make it an 11-point ball game.
49ers 17.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Tucker now on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Now here's Mayfield. Hits him on the out route. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
First and 10, it's a give to White. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Here's Baker. Throwing the out route complete. And the defense gets the stop to deny that 1st down. But still a very good game. They picked up 12, 3rd and short.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw it with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
He has it on the QB sneak. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. When you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
White trying this straight ahead. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First and 10, here's Mayfield. That's complete, Shepard. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Mayfield now off the play action. Completed to his running back. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
On 3rd and 2, here's Mayfield. Oh, he's going to run for it. Now a hit, Mayfield loses the ball. And it looks like the offense was there to recover it. They're inside the 5. off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal. From the red zone now. He's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take their lead to a 3-score advantage. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers push their lead to 18.
Buccaneers 35, 49ers 17.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Gorindo to return it. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock, not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. First and 10 now from the 30. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Bourne will go in motion left. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Running back sent in motion. On 3rd and long, it's Jones. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And the sunlight's not a problem for him. He looks up and makes the fair catch. The Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. They've got first down from the 31. Play action. Here's Mayfield. Pulled in by his back, right. And he's going to be out of bounds after looks like about a yard there. Second down coming up.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Baker now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Three-quarters in the books from this one. The Buccaneers have that football partner, and more importantly, they've got a good lead. New set of downs for him from the 46. White on the give. And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49er side. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Again, this is White. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. He gets 6 on that play, and that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Quick to the left, it's caught. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Sterling Shepard. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Niners' 39-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. It's caught right side by Johnson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. Baker now. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Throwing again, it's Mayfield. He'll drop this down, White. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Throw left side finds Johnson. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Man in motion here. 3rd down. Here's Mayfield. Finding Johnson, fighting for the goal line. Oh, he lost it. Someone punched it out. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers picked up the fumble and ran it home. That right there was impressive, Brock. Even with the fumble, absolutely no panic on his part. Fighting that football, keeping the play going, and taking it in for 6.
I'm just hearing my old offensive coordinator, Tom Moore, say who.
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one.
Previous play is under review.
Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. On 4th down, the Buccaneers trying to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. This is a chip shot from the left hash. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that stretches the lead to 21.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Moore with a return. Good work so far. He's got room. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know that. This all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
1st and 10 now. Here's Jones. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Jones on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their second down.
I think we've reached a point in the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Defense sent him packing back to their own side last play. Time to build on that with second down. Another try following the sack. That's complete to Valdez-Scantling. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Kate, this is a low ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
Jones now on third down. That is incomplete. He keeps feeding it to his back, but this one a rare miss. That's going to bring up fourth down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
50% hit rate on fourth down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by White. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Second and 9 at their 48-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Here's White again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
And they make the tackle at the 38. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's good for a Buccaneers first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Off the play fake, here's Mayfield. He can run it. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That's another Buccaneers first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Up the middle, here goes White. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
All right, here we go. Second down. Mayfield now from the gun. Connects Action made to Shepard. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They send the tight end in motion. They run the counter with White. And so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Play fake. It's Mayfield. Has it down close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
It's now 3rd and
Big play for this offense. It's 3rd and goal. Mayfield to throw. Escapes the pocket. And they take this in for the score. The Buccaneers put up even more points in a win. Baker Mayfield a touchdown.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good creative quarterback, one that can extend the play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Buccaneers continue piling on to this lead.
45. 49ers 17.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. The window to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here come the 49ers on offense. And after they were stopped on 4th down, their prior possession, Brock, you got to wonder if they're going to be confident enough to go for it again if they get to that point here. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. On the toss, it's McCaffrey. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Jones running sneak. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
Gain of a yard.
That's all you could really expect from a sneak, Kate. 1, maybe a couple yards. So in that way, their job was executed. But the play call, well, that leaves me and I think many scratching our heads.
I can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision. One, they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. He'll pass it this time. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Completed left side there to Jennings. And this one doesn't go far.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's third down.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Jones. He lofts it deep right side. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. To throw again, it's Jones. Pass brought in by Jennings. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive. To the air once more. Here's Jones. Into a crowd, and intercepted! Picked off by Levante David.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
Tampa Bay are ready to head out to the field. And they should just be able to kneel out what time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but using them is not going to alter this outcome. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground. Here's White. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, White. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 6. And the Buccaneers, 1st down.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Sound the cannons, baby! The Buccaneers win it here in Tampa. They did their part, Brock, defending the home field, using that advantage to secure the victory. We know home field advantage is a real thing. And the crowd, they did their part too, adding to just an awesome atmosphere, helping energize those players at big moments of today's ball game.
Yeah, it is super fun to win on the road. I'm not going to lie, to quiet the crowd. But you know what's even better? When you get to celebrate with your family, your friends, your hometown people, your community, and you know, more importantly, they played a role as that extra voice in that building, man. It is a rewarding feeling.